It was the year of fire.
The year of destruction.
The year we took back what was ours.
It was the year of rebirth.
The year of great sadness. The year of pain.
And a year of joy.
It was a new age. It was the end of history.
It was the year everything changed.
The year is 2261. The place, Babylon 5.
Hello and welcome to Chats, a television podcast, Season 6, Chatzylon 5. My name is Alan, and I'm joined by the first boy himself, Magellan.
Hello!
Hello, fresh from the womb, here he comes, he's the first boy. Straight out the egg.
Oh man, that's my favorite rap album.
Straight out the...
Straight out the womb?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who sang it? Oh, Lil Durk, because he's like
The
14.
Babyface Killer, or whatever. Isn't that a guy? Ghostface Killer? Babyface?
Oh my god, he just said is Babyface Killer's that a guy? Ugh. And then
I think I
before...
combined some guys there, right?
Yeah. Blueface, Babyface, and Ghostface Killer. If they fused, then you get Babyface Killer. Wow.
Yeah, they were a collective.
Like what? Sort of a clan, if you will. Sort of some sort of clan.
Yeah, you could use the word clan. I'm saying they were a collective.
Okay, the Wu-Tang Collective.
Much like Souls of Mischief was a collective.
Was it? What's Souls of Mischief? Tell me about it.
Well, I'm trying to reclaim my hip hop cred by naming something real.
Just quote Hamilton. That usually works, right?
Oh yeah,
that'll do it.
Yeah, the story of tonight.
Perfect. And that's all. That's the only singing you'll get out of us without paying us money. Ba ba boo, or getting us drunk. Magellan, I make references to us being the first people because we're watching an old movie today. Kind of. Sort of. In a way.
Yeah, we're watching Cleopatra, all 5 hours of it.
I hope you're strapped in, folks, because this audio file is chunky. No, Simplecast wouldn't let me do that. They would be like, hey, I'm John Simplecast. Stop watching long movies.
Get in here into my office.
Come here. You can't keep casting long pods. We needed another friend, though, to help us go back in time, back to the beginning. It wouldn't be a Babylon 5 movie commentary without Magellan's roommate, Charlie.
Hey!
Yay, Charlie.
Aw, hey, everybody.
There he is. It's
wow.
Charlie.
Thanks for having me along. I was thinking about how, well, can I just say I was thinking when you were talking about those rappers?
Yeah. Go ahead, you charming lad.
I was thinking about how ghosts and babies are the opposite.
Whoa.
What?
Like Ghostface, because a ghost is like the final form, and a baby's like the first form.
Yeah.
Wow.
In the beginning, we were all babies, really, if you think about it.
In the end, we're all ghosts.
That's the last line of this film, actually. we predicted it.
We skipped ahead.
Mm-hmm. This is a prequel?
Yeah, so this is what we're watching this week is Babylon 5 in the Beginning, which was a film that came out in the production of Season 5 of the show, but chronologically, all the stuff that happens in it relates to Season 4 and back. So it's a prequel film, but we're watching it as part of the chronological order that we found online before starting the podcast, and we don't know anything about it. We don't know anything other than it aired on TV January 4th, 1998. It was a JMS written script, and Mike Vehar directed it. And all we know is it's the second of 6 Babylon 5 movies, and it's what was you read the summary last week, or I think so. Londo Mollari's final day alive. He looks back at the events that led up to the Earth Minbari War.
So there's gonna be old Londo, and he's gonna tell. It'll be sort of like the Amadeus of Babylon 5, I think.
The little future past.
Yeah.
The little thumbnail on the Babylon 5 wiki totally looks like Amadeus, though, where he's like in front of a fire.
Yeah, he's like in an asylum or something.
Yeah, great. I'm excited about it.
Right.
Charlie, do you remember who Londo is?
Yeah, Londo's got the funny hair.
Yeah, that's it.
Perfect.
You watched the show. What is this? You know everything.
I just watched the other.
Charlie's got he's got a memory like a steel trap.
Yeah, nothing gets in there.
it's closed shut.
Yeah, you can't get any
up.
memories into my head.
Well, we're gonna watch the film together, and we encourage you to watch with us, folks. So we have it pulled up right now. Our sync point, which is where we're paused at, is right as soon as you see the TNT Presents text in the classic Babylon 5 font. You're going to pause it, and then I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, play, and we're all going to hit play. We're going to watch In the Beginning, and then you can stay afterwards to hear us have some wrap-up thoughts about it. Sound good, everyone?
Sounds great.
Okay. Hitting play on Babylon 5 In the Beginning in 3, 2, 1, play. The assassination of Archduke Ferd. Oh, no, we're not.
It's like a documentary about it.
I guess, yeah. It's like
It Ken Burns' The Earthen Body War. Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm watching Turner Classic Movies, and they're like introducing the next film.
The guy in front of a fireplace being like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Double indemnity.
I can't. This eye contact's making me actually uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a fun little font thing they've done. Oh, ooh, that's a bad one. Ooh, that's a bad one.
Get that word art in there.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
In the beginning, there was Centauri Prime. Hey guys. So Charlie, this is Londo's people.
Oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. So the prediction was right. That Centauri was going to burn.
Yeah, there was like a whole episode where they went to an alternate future where this planet was on fire, and maybe we avoided it, except it seems like we didn't.
Yikes.
Oops. That's not a real hand. Wait,
yeah,
what?
That was so weird looking.
I think it was a glove, but that was a weird glove.
Oh, good. Bruce is in this one.
Oh, baby, give me Baby Londa. That's all I want.
That can't be Baby Londo. Is that Baby Londo?
No, they would never. They wouldn't do that to me.
Yeah, they're too scared.
I like this guy. Look at these sleeves.
Look at the buttons. The zigzag situation.
This is actually what France was like. Exactly this.
Look.
Damn it, there's like 7 layers of curtains in between me and you. Emperor.
Oh my god, who did she remind me of? What's her name? Oh.
It's a very fake accent for what it's worth.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oh my god, stop it with the glove.
Come to me.
Get over here.
This room is so flammable. That's got to be scary right now.
Yeah. You'd think he'd move to a different room.
I mean, that's Londa, right? Like, that's Londa.
Oh, he's got his cough tissue.
That's how you know he's going to cough blood into it.
Yeah. Yes. I got this at the bottom of a box of cereal.
It was a big box.
Made by a man called Willy Wonka.
Would you like to meet him? I'm annoyed with how they're spelling Luke. L-U-C.
It's French.
It's French, yeah, what?
Yeah.
Luke Skywalker.
I want you to kill yourself, old man. I want to watch.
Tell
you
me the
fucking
story.
die.
He's gonna be like, tell me the story. Huh? Oh, I was right. Wow.
Something that would make a good movie.
And tits. Wait, no. She wants to hear well-written female characters. She's like, yeah. It died. Yeah.
Yeah. As long as it's real, that's
That's what we asked for.
Okay, good. What?
Uh-huh. I never would think that humans would be described as quiet. That's interesting.
Yeah, right. I was wondering who he was talking about. Like, John Sheridan is not
Not the quiet one.
Like, we made dubstep. Like, we did that. That's a nice transition.
Mhm.
Yeah. Zoom. Oh, it's Italy. Meanwhile.
Yeah.
Hey, buongiorno. Geneva.
Yeah, why didn't we get the marketplace scene where everyone's shouting at each other?
There he is. Left court. Ah, Malari.
Hey, Craig, what's up?
This fresh-faced Londo.
They dyed all his hair black. Weird.
Ooh, some purple juice.
Oh, see this? It's purple. Yeah, I do see it. He's talking.
It's Space Advil.
Like, oh my god,
He
I
looks
can't
so
get over.
young.
I know they
That's
really nailed it.
crazy.
That's not a real alien race. You made that up. The Dilgar. Hostile.
Ooh.
Ooh.
On the close-up, you can see more makeup.
Mm-hmm. Eh. Oh. Fuck the Dilgar.
What is a Dilgar?
Yeah, show us a picture. Oops, sorry.
Oh my god, so Londo is like partially the reason that they sent their first ships? It's something.
I'm sorry, are Minbari bad guys in the end?
No.
Delenza Membari.
Oh.
Yeah.
They're the Baldies?
Yeah, the Baldies with the
Yes.
boneheads.
douchebags.
Good day. Oh, we're gonna get a Londo narration through this movie. That's perfect.
Oh, they sent too many ships.
Oh shit! We said 1, they sent 4.
Humans, so arrogant, so quiet.
We're gonna get Ducat. Please give me young Ducat. Yes.
Is that him?
Yeah, there's your boy.
He's like Delen's teacher. Okay. I saw him in one flashback episode and fell in love with his facial hair.
Also, just a heads up, Charlie. When they talk about a god named Valen, just remember that his real name is Jeff.
That can't be.
No, I'm not making
That's
that
like
up.
an inside joke.
No, I'm not. I would never
do you
lie
wanna
to you.
know the true thing that happens?
Yeah.
His name's Jeff. That's all. That's all there's to
remember
know.
Jeffrey Sinclair from that pilot?
Oh.
The old captain?
He becomes a god?
He goes way back in time and becomes like the great hero of the Minbari.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty clutch.
Just another reason not to name your kid Jab.
Casey becomes a god.
Yeah.
Wait, this
that's
is
not-
Ducat. It's
No, that's
another
not
guy.
Ducat.
Malin.
They're talking about him. Yeah.
1,000 years.
This isn't Ducat. It's a different beard guy. Ducat is way sexier than this guy.
Oh yeah, those old that crazy thing. Oh.
Wait, the Rangers existed?
Oh yeah, they've existed. Well, they've existed forever.
Weird.
Offended.
Lennon. Oof. Oofa.
Oofa doofa doopity doo.
Oh, that's my kind of bridge.
Yeah, it's cool. You can look down and see the ground. Like a clear bridge.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Is this Ducat sleeping?
No, that guy looks old.
Same
That's the
guy.
same guy.
Oh, that's the same guy. I'm just so excited to see my man.
He looks to his right, his wife.
Tinkling
Oh, no.
stops. Sorry, we have the subtitles on. And the subtitle there was Tinkling Stops.
Oh,
No,
bells
there's the
tinkling.
tinkling. Oh, hey guys.
It's not somebody like urinating on the ground or something.
We are the Great Council. Come with us.
We brought these jingly bells. That's such a weird way to get someone's attention. Hi, we stood in front of your bed until you woke up.
We've been here for about 20 minutes, actually.
Yeah.
You were deep in REM sleep.
This is like me when my girl is mad at me.
It do be like that.
How did you guys surround me so fast? No, not the... Oh.
The stars are out tonight.
Ooh, is this the... No, that's not the cool light. That's teleporty light.
We've never seen the literal thing that the Great Council is inside. So
They
this
looked
is
like
interesting.
candles on a birthday cake when they were flying up just now.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah, we actually get to see the Great Council ship.
Oh, whoa, were you following us? Whoa,
We didn't ask you to come with
Sorry,
us.
dude, yeah.
Whoops.
This is just our playhouse.
Did you want to try Luminary? We have an extra in the back if you need one. Good door. Very good sci-fi door.
Expensive.
Tinkling continues. Shoop. There he is. I think that's him.
So some of them have those like carapaces on their heads.
Yes.
Delenn has hair.
Not at this point. She doesn't.
Good.
This is pre-hair. Yeah, old man.
Yes. May I see it?
Sister.
No. Delightfully devilish, Londo.
Is this the kind of story you want to hear, little lord?
Did you want to hear about political wheeling and dealing? Really try bureaucracy? Oops.
Yikes.
It is your fault. Sorry.
That's always what my girl wants me to say.
The blood of many is on my...
No, it's my fault.
Oh. I can't stand her accent.
Yeah, it's pretty tough.
They were just like every other word, just put a...
It's also... The thing that bugs me about Centauri is everyone has a different take on what the accent should be.
Exactly.
Like, I wish that they just decided as a production that everyone has this Transylvanian Londo accent.
Yeah. Okay, sweet.
Long ago.
Long ago.
Londo. There he
There's
is.
your boy.
Oh, there's my man. Oof.
Strapping.
Isn't he strapping?
Yes.
Kokura strapping.
It also said my pizza would arrive in 30 minutes or less. And that didn't happen.
And I am hungry.
I'm hungry. The what? The who? Oh,
You
that's
just think
Delenn.
you're a bunch of losers.
Hey, I was right. Nope, not Delenn at all. Not
That's
even,
not
not even vaguely Delenn. She wouldn't be here. Okay. So they're trying to contact the Vorlons.
Okay. Because they're part of Valen's thing.
Mm-hmm.
His voice is awesome. What the hell? Woman. Don't say woman. That's Delenn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pre-hair.
Yep. Very pretty hair.
I like that her characterization when she's young is that she's like nervous to talk.
Yeah. It rules.
That sounds like a bad idea, actually. And my legs fall asleep if I'm in the car too long.
Oofa. Ooh. Ooh.
What accent is that?
I have no
Legend.
clue.
I think he's just doing
cool, though.
Yeah, I like
I guess vaguely European. You ready to go?
Wow.
I wish that guy just sighed big all the time.
She's like, wait, it's almost like they both have good points. And he's like, Delenn, don't be a centrist.
I'm saying I love you.
Ooh.
Would you like to join me? Oh, okay.
You said in private. Yes, I know. Would you like to join me?
Linda, I'm home.
Ooh. God, every Minbari just loves the Zelda games. They all have Triforces in their windows.
Oh, who's back
Oh.
there?
Oh. Hello.
Oh, is there going to be a Vorlon? Whoa.
I think so.
Hey.
Is that Kosh? Oh my god, it's Kosh!
No.
Toilet Dad. Meanwhile, what? Is this a very tall man doing a first-person shot, or what's going on?
Yeah, the camera is weird.
Oh my god, it's Sheridan. Look at baby Sheridan.
It dyed his hair too.
So at this point, Sheridan is military boy, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Parts.
Oh my god, his hair right now is nuts.
Wow, is that how military works?
I guess so, yeah. The Agamemnon.
The Agamemnon.
Oh, damn.
But ooh. Well, I gotta
They've
talk about
actually-
Jankowski like that.
His men have started to call him Mr. War Crimes.
Daddy War Crimes.
I'm not exactly a psychologist, but it doesn't take that much to be called the most stubborn man that guy's ever seen.
Go.
Ooh.
That's interesting then that Sheridan doesn't. He's not like in a rush to take the new position. He's like, that's a bad idea, actually.
It doesn't really match up with how I thought he was.
Yeah.
I thought he was more of like a climber and a warrior, like a hawkish
Well,
guy.
maybe we're gonna see the reason why he took it, and that's what we're getting at.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Got some
I
hot
was-
water in here.
I can only imagine those coffee machine. What is he wearing on his chest, guys? Is that a camera? Is that a GoPro?
Yeah, it's a body cam.
Maybe he was in the previous scene as the sort of POV.
Oh, he was the
yeah,
camera.
Yeah, that was him. Why does he get to have a cool, like, red thing?
Different class.
Oh, is he a worker? Is that what the workers look like?
I don't know which class he is, but he's definitely a different cast. Because everybody who's in her cast is wearing the same colors.
Hmm.
Got him. He's like, Dylan, you can't do that. I did that. Neither of us is talking, actually. I'm quiet. Aw. I like that.
Not that I've looked in the faces of Vorlon.
I like that because it shows that they still are in that ignorant phase of like Vorlons are amazing and good. Like they haven't learned that yet.
Right.
Good chair. So this is Sheridan's. This is the ship that he's supposed to take over. That's the shitty guy.
The loose cannon.
Jankowski.
Let's find some people to shoot.
His chair just rotates constantly? Oh, he can stop it. Okay. Jump!
Drop.
Crisscross make you wanna. Is this the guy that's on the ship that starts the... No, I don't know. Let's find out.
Yeah, I think that's what's about to happen. I'm watching this movie and
Yeah.
it's good in the sense that I'm like paying attention to it, but it doesn't need to exist.
Most prequels don't need to exist.
It just feels like we've gotten all of these beats from flashbacks that were in the show itself.
Right, that's also the problem with it being a not necessary thing. Like it's technically a side film. Is like almost half of these scenes we have seen in a form or another, but
Yeah.
I feel like some of the backfill, like the world building stuff, is interesting.
Yeah.
And
Like we're getting names of people who we've only heard about. We're seeing scenes of people who we've only heard about.
yeah, and to me, it's like clearly better than Third Space so far.
Yeah.
Definitely, this feels like a pretty good episode of the show.
Yeah. Like there's an inciting incident. There's pacing.
Yeah. You gotta remember my nickname.
The war starter.
Doesn't care about orders.
He who likes to start conflict. Ooh, preliminary.
Yeah. Doctor fires on hospitals.
So that's when she learned. Didn't she learn something when she touched the triluminary?
I don't think she understood it at the time, but
Oh,
she's
okay.
a descendant of Valen.
Got it.
Isn't that what we know about that now?
Yes. Yes.
Who's
God.
Who's that Pokemon?
It's infuriating to me that a single guy it started a war. I know that's how it happens. Yep.
Oh my god. When did he turn into a D-list Tom Hanks character?
He's like the guy in Avatar who's all about.
Yeah, the guy
Yeah,
that goes
destroying
into the
the
chain, the
environment.
knife robot. Yes.
Yeah.
He kind of looks like him, like a younger version of him. Hey, you got it. You don't have to do anything else now. You saw the ship. Good job. You did it.
We're sensing that it's captained by a douchebag.
I can't say quantitatively how we know that. It's just a vibe.
I want to hear the part where somebody says, definitely point the guns at him. He won't think that's hostile. That's the thing that bothered me so much about this incident.
Yeah. Like the thing that we know about why the war started is the Minbari come in with their gun ports open, which to them is a sign of like, these are the weapons we have, just so you know. Like now we'll talk.
Oh, it's like transparent.
Yeah. But to the humans, that's like...
The humans saw that as like
We're
they're
about
pointing
to
guns at us.
Do our weapons.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like that for the Minbari, because in any culture, whatever your weapons look like right before you use them is going to be more threatening than
Yeah.
when they're stowed away.
Right.
Like, do they then, if they want to signal aggression, have to like close them and then reopen
They
them to
blink them
fire them?
twice.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, goopy.
And his ships look better than Third Space.
Yeah, that's true.
Fucking... Ducat already knows. No, this is the worst.
Oh, there it is.
Relax. It's fine. Yeah, the warrior cast, you fool! Stupid.
Hot.
Weapons hot. No,
Really
don't.
warm weapon.
Can we have the... Are we going to get the moment where the Minbari are like, hey, cool, they're showing us their weapons.
Look,
Whoa,
everything's fine.
Oh, that guy's face.
Oh my god, whoa, that was King Arthur!
Yeah.
Magellan, that was totally King Arthur!
Yeah, I know.
I take it back, this movie's actually
There's like a
rocking.
whole stupid episode of the show where this guy comes onto Babylon 5 and he thinks he's King Arthur.
Oh, yeah.
And then what you find out about him is that he's the guy who fires the first shot in this exchange. And then he's like psychologically trying to distance himself from that by like convincing himself he's King Arthur.
Okay.
It's dumb. It is dumb. Also, these scenes are legit pulled from
These
the
are
show.
just the show. Like, what's the rest of this movie now?
That's so weird.
Like, you see these exact scenes, her flashing back to them in like a dream sequence thing.
And Delen's the one who says fire back. Yep.
And get me some shampoo.
Okay. Maybe
Guess
don't
I'm
trust somebody whose
getting-
fucking mentor just died. Like, maybe don't take that as a legit military order. I like that they sat down because he's been talking for so long.
That's cute. The only reason Londo's telling this is because Londo is the best character, right? Like,
Yes.
There's no other purpose.
They came up with a nice, decent explanation of like, we want to have Peter Jurasik talk, and we figured we could find an opportunity for that.
Right.
Those are not all extras, by the way. That is clearly projected shots. Whatever. Or maybe? Huh.
Were you?
Mm-hmm.
And there was no attempt in all of this to like talk to them.
They said we don't understand their language.
Yeah.
It's a kind of the least dramatic way to phrase it.
Right.
It's-
yeah.
They're obviously going for like the trad.
we are doomed or something.
Yeah. All the people alive now, there won't be more people after that.
Look around, because the human beings who exist in the
That's
way
it.
that they currently exist, just don't try to imagine any more humans existing after.
I'm
this
divesting
current
from
amount.
Babies R Us because they're not going to make a lot
Their
of money.
stock is going to plummet.
That's a better line. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sheridan was like, didn't really want to be a war boy, but now he's like, maybe I should.
Oh, that's sad, by the way. That last scene was the guy being like, hey, you should talk to your dad. You're probably not going to see him for a while. And he's like, no, I want to fight. Sheridan's not going to see his dad until the war is over.
We're seeing Ivanova's brother right now, I think. That's who
Really?
it is. The thingy just called Ganya Ivanova.
Oh, shit.
Hey!
Hey!
They were just like, let's come up with the worst haircut for every character to show that they're younger.
This is a very, like, early lesbian haircut, though. I do appreciate it. Wait, why does she have an accent? He has an accent. What is this room? When I get big.
That room is hurting my eyes.
Hold on, I want to hear her accent. Oh, she doesn't have one. Great. Uh-huh. Ooh.
Yeah, she's just never made an attempt to have a Russian accent, huh?
Nope. Schnope. I have to go get killed.
Yeah. I have to go inspire your entire life from this point forward.
Does anyone ever do that chin touch to people? People do that in movies a lot.
I haven't done it.
I think if I've ever done it, it has felt very strange.
Yeah.
That and the like one hand on each side of the person's face. That one also is like,
Oh, yeah.
This doesn't feel normal.
So he must die in this, right?
He dies, yeah. That's the reason she like signs up to fight, is because he dies.
Gotcha.
All right, well, take her good luck earring. Right? Wasn't that a thing? She like
There
gave
it
him
is. That's
something?
what I was just talking about. That also is weird.
Yep. The 2 and then the forehead kiss. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like her outfit though. It's very
Is that
powerful.
him already? Flying away. Huh.
Weapons. How long are we going to zoom in? How long are we going to zoom in before we
Keep
cut,
zooming.
please?
Keep zooming. Keep zooming.
The camera can't possibly sustain the zoom. Okay. Okay.
Jeez.
We will pay the price. Oof.
Yikes, Londo. They're quiet.
Coward, you could have stopped the war. Anyways. What did he say?
Oh, Jakar's in the mix.
Hey, guys. Also nothing.
Two noses.
It's not cute if you do this multiple times, where the main character that we know is like sitting in the dark.
It's like, yeah, I know who it is, guys. I watched the show.
It's cool that this is back when Jakar was like awful.
Yes. He's entirely a sneak.
Although, to me, it feels... I know they have to do it, but a little hokey that all the main characters from the show also had, like, the main roles in this event.
Yeah, conveniently very important roles. Yep. I mean, I imagine we'll still get a scene of, like, Franklin, who didn't have a major role, but existed at this time.
Yeah.
He was a conscientious objector. So basically, he's like, we'll help because the Centauri will just think we're fighting them, and we always are kind of fighting them, so it's fine. We'll gladly help Earth, but you got to pay us the big bucks. Oof.
They're so quiet.
So Moran, the standing guy is warrior cast. So he's like, guys, war's fun, right? You guys having fun?
Come on, 10 more minutes of war.
Come
Come on, Mom. Come on. I have to hit a save point, Mom. Come on.
Like the Vorlons. And kiss if I wanted to, but I don't.
I don't. That'd be weird.
But if I did want to, I could.
A life hack is you can say, if you want something to happen, you say it's legend, nothing more. And then it will always happen.
And then it happens. You say the prophecy dictates that we're going to smooch.
You can say those are the tales of madmen and fools. It's bound to happen.
You use that for anything.
Those are nothing more than whispers in the dark.
Oh, shit. Ducat's
Wait,
sent
does
private
Zod do
chambers.
him? Is that what's
Ducat's
happening?
private chambers.
Oh, Ducat's private chambers. He's got a friend from out of town who's crashing there for a little while.
He's got
From
a boyfriend.
way out of town.
Yeah.
Like, wait, like,
Farther than Salinas, California.
yeah.
Farther even than San Diego.
Like, say you're from New York City. He's from
so
Utica.
picture this.
Okay. Imagine a red dot. You are here.
It's Kosh.
Yes.
Commander Kosh.
I'm
It's
here.
Josh.
Oh,
Hello?
no, it's the bad one.
Josh.
No.
Gosh.
And your name? Wait. Nope.
Megatron one.
Yep, he doesn't give a name because they're all Kosh. Oh.
Ooh.
Womp.
But do you think anyone's ever recorded a "if you're seeing this, it's because I'm dead" message and it didn't have to be used?
Probably thousands of people, yeah.
Yeah, like deep in the lore of some shows, it's like actually there was a file.
Yeah, like someone discovered.
The fans loved your character, so we didn't kill you off. So we're gonna just not use that scene. Oh. Zalim. Mmm. Unnecessary pause. It's fine. Wait, I thought we were going to go to war and I was going to avenge you. No? That's a bad idea? Oh, shucks.
Or time will be lost. That whole line was a little repetitive.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, ugh, bleh, bleh.
Ooh, uh-oh.
Yeah, this is my Sim City, actually.
Hey!
Oh, you're right. There he is, Dr. Franklin.
Is that Laurel Takashima in the back? Please. Nope.
Get out, I gotta yell at this guy.
I gotta yell exposition at Frankie real quick.
So they all died. I killed them all. I did a bad job.
Got fired.
I'm a bad doctor.
I mean, what am I supposed to say?
Look at this guy's veins popping out. I love it.
I burned him. I'm a bad doctor.
I got cold.
Mister?
Yeah, why didn't you
I
call
like
him
this.
doctor?
This is a good ethical stand here.
I'm telling you, Franklin's got all the good ethical quandaries in the show. That's not how that works. Ooh, I like her hair. Whoa. I haven't slept in 2 days.
So tired. Picking up Cajun style transmission.
Sir, they're spicy and they're flavorful.
There's flecks of something covering the surface. Sir, I'd say it's an improvement upon the normal version of these transmissions. I don't know that I could eat the entire quantity, but
Fuck. Damn it, sir, they've got jalapeno poppers.
there's so much wacky camera stuff going on in this movie. I kind of like this. Like, it's like floating. Cause
It's handheld
it's zero
cam.
gravity.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 80% of the way there,
Yeah.
getting that effect.
It's me, Mr. Ivanova. I'm going to be fine.
Hey, just let
You know, I've been
I'm
thinking
gonna
about
survive.
quitting. This might be my last mission. I might retire tomorrow. What's that? Ship's coming? Oh no.
I'm going to retire in 2 minutes.
Too late.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
We argued for 10 straight minutes and we actually lost all of our ships. Oopsie.
That looks like a guy standing up shooting from his hip. That shit.
Oh, yeah. Pew, 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 pew. I love the Minbari ship design so much.
Oh, what's that? Ivanova's brother?
I think so.
No, won't we get an extra second with him dying?
We have to. What is this
No,
movie
I
if
think
not
that
an
might be
opportunity
it.
for us to watch people who are already dead die?
Is this when Sheridan does the big thing?
I think
Oh,
so.
Captain's dead.
Oh, Captain's dead. Ah, beans. Ooh, we lost. Ooh, ew.
Ooh,
Oh,
yuck.
yucko. 0G blood, guys.
I think I saw Sheridan smile a little bit when he saw the captain was dead.
Delicious, finally.
This is my chance to upgrade my career. Okay, there we go, yeah.
John Lennon.
What if they make fun of my head thing?
Mimbari.
What song are you doing?
Whisper words of
The
wisdom.
Mimbari.
The Narn? Why?
Who else do they have, I guess?
I've learned about this thing called curly fries. They're like normal fries, but they curl them.
See, this Lennon guy is a good example of a prequel character that like affects Delen's development. He doesn't need to stick around. Him being alive now isn't relevant, but like he exists solely for the purpose of this movie.
Yeah. He's kind of the only example of that that's working. Fully.
Yeah.
What about the mean captain?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but that's just frustrating because that's just like, okay, we have an answer for why that happened.
Character.
Yeah, Captain did it wrong. It's not the best.
Captain Genocide. Genocide, please. Here it is. Dude, he's sweating. Do you think anybody who's ever ordered the firing of nukes wasn't sweating?
Oh, good question.
Right?
I mean, how many times have nukes been ordered to fire?
Mm-hmm.
Twice.
Oofa.
Yikes.
The other weird thing about this this film is that they don't really make it clear how much time is passing, so it makes it feel like the Earth Minbari War was like an hour long.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, like when he said, I can get that meeting set up in 3 weeks, it's like, isn't that like way more time than has passed so far?
Right.
I don't know.
I think so.
Like maybe that's one of those weird examples where putting up the year would help, like before certain scenes.
Yeah.
Get us behind that ass.
Toroid. Sorry. Now back that asteroid up. Oh my god. Photo of the wife. It's a war movie.
I'm sweaty and I'm crying. Got a photo of my wife.
Yeah.
Photo of my wife. Get it. Photo of my wife. Yeah. That's a photo of my wife. It's a Polaroid.
My hands hovering just above the photo of my wife.
I put my photo of my wife over the big red button so I can say that she fired the nukes.
No.
Damn, y'all just nuked a whole ship. Oh, wow. Yeet! Hell yeah.
We love
nukes.
it. Now they're not going to be able to grow crops there for like a while, like 50 years or something.
Yeah.
Why?
For morale.
Okay.
That's
actually a good answer. Thank you.
They were just making a big thing about that before.
Oh, wait, before you go, just remember that thing that I said before about how. So, okay. So, you know how humans keep living? We got a new one for you. It's called Babylon 5.
Nice revisionist history.
This feels like a retcon. I feel like he didn't know Jakar when he came onto Babylon 5.
I mean, we didn't see a scene where he met these people. We would assume that he knew them at some point.
I guess.
So first, he's gonna. This is him being sent to the Agamemnon.
Yeah.
That too, yes. If his first contact protocol is really good, then why wasn't he? Oh, they did ask him to be on the thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
But he refused. Like, maybe if he was there, he could have stopped it.
Probably.
Oh my god, they're putting Franklin with him. This is corny.
This is very corny. The guy in the back looks like Zach Allen Sr. or Jr.
See, even Franklin's not safe from the, like, important plot stuff that happened with all the main characters.
Yep. You're caught in the gravity of plot convenience.
Yeah. Millions of wives are
Wife City out there,
I mean,
Sheridan.
take my wife, but all these other wives, I gotta say.
Yeah. But I hate my wife. I hate her.
Kid. No.
Oh.
Oh no, the Centauri are gonna fuck it up, huh?
Mhm.
Okay, well that's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Wando.
Yeah.
But like, the war turned out fine. He's regretful of this, but
I mean, his whole planet's on fire.
yeah, it's just interesting that he's choosing to tell this story.
Right. Oh, I love Hoth. Ooh. Ooh, you fucked up.
The
I don't know how to use this.
This is friendly. I'm just showing you that I've got a gun.
Yep.
Pointed right at you.
That's how we do it. It was also pretty cool, if I'm being honest.
Not forget how cool it was.
Yay, I'm sure this is going to go super good. I love ending wars.
This is when this guy dies, right?
I would assume so.
Beeping.
Yeah, Londo's
It's going to conveniently kill the Minbari, huh? Weird. Hold on. The guy who doesn't survive through this movie is totally about to die. Hit the deck, and there we go.
Oh my goodness.
And boom goes the dynamite.
Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never told them because it just, there was never a good time. Oof. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back.
Get me one side of curly fries.
Cajun style.
Still, the camo pattern ships are ugly to me, but they're less ugly in this movie.
Yeah.
They got a little budget. Like a little budget.
They had a little budget.
Little bit
But they
budget.
started doing those things where you zoom onto the actual planet surface, and those suck.
No
don't
good.
Do that.
That's Delenn,
So-
right? Yep, so Ty Delenn. We're gonna get married in like 30 years. Oh.
How is that their best way of silencing somebody? To
punch him in the gut.
Yeah. They've got to have better tech than that.
Oh. Oh, that's what the guy just told him. Okay. I'm understanding things.
Yep, that's it.
You guessed it. It's a little too short. That's good.
That burns just right.
Yes. That burns just like my city.
And my wife, she had 4 lives.
And 7 sons and 7 knives.
Is that bagpipes playing?
It's a little bagpipey. So anyways, like 1 million people. Yeah, this is him being like, so 1 million people just like died unfairly. And then they got bored of it. Ooh.
Okay.
Camera.
Show him on the other side.
Get him on the top and the bottom also. Just go really.
Yeah.
Some of these effects are good.
Yeah.
Okay, this is cool.
Mm.
There's the ones that look like someone's standing up straight.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
This is sad.
The dang humans were persistent. What can I say?
And they even kissed each other. And they insisted they didn't want to. Oh, God.
Oh my God, that was the most like we stepped past him and made him fall over.
Okay. Hey folks, we just wanted to let you know that for dinner tonight we're out of creamed corn.
And the open mic is starting in 10 minutes. Put your name in the bucket.
Derek, I saw that you put your name in there twice. That's not going to increase your chances of getting called first.
And it looks like somebody wrote on one of these more creamed corn. The suggestions bucket is down the hall.
Susan Sarandon.
Yeah, that's great. She's in this one. That's actually Helena Bonham Carter.
Blech.
It's actually Sigourney Weaver.
It's, yeah.
No, Susan Sarandon was the best one.
What's it?
I don't know.
Sigourney Weaver.
Sigourney Weaver's cool.
Sigourney Weaver.
Stop it. Oh, she's the president.
Yeah.
The subtitle said president. Wait, is she the... No, she's not the president before... She's not President Santiago.
No. Santiago's a dude.
She was the one before Santiago.
I would assume so. There might have been someone between them, but she was, yes. That's valid. You know what? That's so valid.
One last time. The Battle of the Line.
Oh, yeah. Hold the line. Yeah.
Thomas Jefferson's calling.
Women in the sequel. It's the only line I know from Hamilton. Wait, I know one more. Rah, rah. I am Hercules Mulligan. That's it.
Is she going to do that thing where she licks her fingers and extinguishes the candle?
Oh, I hope so. Oh, I hope
That'd be
so.
cool.
Yeah, Matt, he said the name of the movie.
Road.
Sorry, I didn't mean to pause. I just couldn't. I was trying to think of a better word than road.
Oh, we're going to totally see Sinclair in this fight then, right? If this is the Battle of the Line that's coming up.
Yes. I don't know if we'll see him.
She can do it. Oh, no, just... Yep.
Ooh.
I like that. Candles are very visually significant in Babylon 5. Symbolically. Candles being lit usually means that hope is coming and there's still hope to be held on to, and candles being turned out means that something bad's going to happen.
I like that little old tech.
Right?
A little old school. Yeah, it's nice.
We were just eating some chips and dip.
I do, though. truth points to itself.
I said it, Delenn.
Said it twice.
You're really starting to make me mad. I'm super annoyed right now. We're gonna get back to FIFA.
These are human ships?
Yeah.
They've still got a lot of ships.
Bogies.
Bogies.
Give me a young Sinclair, please, you cowards.
They're not gonna do it.
Oh, they can't. You're right. What am I saying?
Maybe a bogey.
Unless they do archive footage, but that would probably be kind of distasteful, yeah. He's not dead. Michael Hare's not dead at this point. But he did leave the show.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Hey! There he is!
Wow. They did it.
I wonder if that was new footage. Wow. This fight's always sad to me because it's basically Earth being like, well, we lost. We've lost the war.
Mm-hmm.
All we can do is evacuate Earth, get as many people off, and then hold the ships until the evacuation is done. And Minbari are like, we don't plan on eradicating you. We plan on taking one of you.
I think this is old footage. I think we've seen that before.
Maybe? I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Bajou. No, Mitchell, no. Aw, Mitchell.
Yeah, I think we've made fun of that his name was Mitchell.
Mitchell, maybe.
In this shot we've seen.
Yes.
Sure.
What's
Either
the difference?
way, it's quiet.
Winks
Why do
at
they
camera.
emphasize that so much? We haven't seen that backed up.
Yeah.
Oh. God, seeing him makes me sad.
This is literally from the first
Season
episode
1?
of season 2.
Or 2, yeah.
I wish the Democratic Party was running out of candidates.
Oh boy.
Yikes.
Preach it.
Preach that shit, dude.
You just happened to pick a random one. How weird that they picked that one.
I'm so sleepy.
So I pulled up season 2, episode 1 just to compare.
Yeah.
And it is the same lot. It's the same. You're right. That's archival footage.
With the Mitchell stuff and everything?
Well, definitely the part of Delenn in the room being like, we should bring one of them aboard is exactly.
Yeah.
Love you. Wait.
Yeah. And it lit up.
It's pretty lit, Dylan.
Ooh. It's Christ-like.
Well, yeah. I mean, he basically is the Jesus of the show. Or a Jesus. I guess John Sheridan's also kind of a Jesus.
You like that triangle?
What do you think?
It's your triangle.
He didn't react to my triangle.
Huh.
Oh, this is Jeff?
Yeah.
Dang. Does he want to confirm with the triangle, or
I mean, she
Well, they
saw
did.
it.
She held it up.
he saw her holding it?
Yeah, I think he did it before, and or something.
I have a question, John.
Yeah.
So the triluminary glows for people related to Valen, children of Valen or Valen himself.
Yeah.
She saw the triluminary glow when she was made a part of the Great Council on herself. Why did it take her 14 years or whatever to realize?
You know, you make a fantastic point.
She didn't think like, wait, why am I making it glow? What am I?
Maybe it just glows from Mimbari. Well, I don't know. You make a good point.
You're going to have to watch the TV show, my friend, Luke.
That's actually, quote unquote, the main story.
Yeah.
This is more of a B plot.
Oh, Babylon 1.
And we pissed on destruction and said, "See you later, skater."
Take that, destruction. Oh, this is cool. I like watching it be built. Yes.
Yes, Babylon Uno, baby. Oh.
Oops. We fucked up 4 times. Oh, no.
Wait, is that really what it is?
Yes.
They just built it badly 4 times?
Well,
No.
Babylon 4,
okay.
Babylon 4 you see in the show, and it gets like lost in a time black hole thing.
Okay. It was just like we keep
But
trying to build
numbers
this.
1, 2, and 3 they fucked up, I guess, in
That's
building. Yeah.
pretty funny.
Aw. Aw.
Is he about to die? That's a good line.
It's a very good line. I just think he means like, I'm not going to be going walking anytime soon.
Zoe Saldana?
That's who that is?
It's who you thought it looked like?
No. Anna Faris.
Oh, I see it. What happened to Sheridan and Delenn? Well, here's the thing, bud.
You can watch it on these DVDs.
No, he said they formed an alliance. We got another season. No, dude.
No.
Oh my god, she talked. I just realized. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I have a prediction.
What?
This is from when Sheridan jumped into the future. This is that timeline.
Maybe. I don't know. No, because in that timeline, Jakar kills him.
Yeah, after this.
No.
Okay.
The prisoners.
What?
Number 6. Ooh.
Oh, I guess you're right. You're right.
God, I will watch Babylon 5 related material to the ends of the earth if I get to see their son at some point. Or read about it.
So he's like being controlled by an evil monster, but he
the clasp that she put around his neck is the thing. Is it not?
Here, the whole time he was controlled?
But he can make the evil monster dormant if he's drunk. So that's why he's like knocking back drinks.
Interesting.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, that was way more engaging. Or not, I mean, it was like a complete thing in a way that third space.
Right, it weaves into the timeline that we know and understand really, really well.
But even if it didn't, like, for me, I don't know that timeline, but that, like...
By itself, that's still a pretty cool story, yeah.
Yeah.
Babylonian Productions. Corny. Yeah, so let's talk about it. I think it works as a prequel. Like, obviously, inherently as a prequel, you run into this problem of, like, we know where everyone's going to go. We know it's coming. Every time someone says, I hope this doesn't happen, we know it's going to happen. So, like, they can't build tension like that. The place where they build tension is, like, those aha moments of realizing, like, oh, that's why, or that's how. Mm-hmm. It's the why and how that brings the, like, excitement.
The characters like that one guy who's expendable. It's like, well, I know he doesn't make it, so where does he die?
Right. Because now we know that Sheridan learned from him that he already knew about the Vorlons.
Right.
So it's kind of backfill in a cool way, but it's still like, hey, here's a little chunk of history. It's kind of like reading the textbook after hearing about the event and being like, oh, there's a lot of details that I didn't know about that got us there.
Yeah. It's just we didn't need it, right? I
guess, of course not.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of like a prequel that is good.
Star Wars.
I think that would actually mean there's a problem with the thing. I think if you needed a whole like pre-backfill thing to make the story make sense, then actually the way the story is being told is bad.
Right, that's a good point. Like all the most salient details and pieces of character development that happened in that movie were things that were either footage from the show or were described in the show.
Right. There are not a lot of it's better than the kind of prequels that are like, here's the Star Trek kids in college,
Yeah.
Here's young Hannibal Lecter looking fresh-faced. Like, Hannibal the series is also a prequel in a way, but it's not like aiming to answer questions. It's trying to be its own thing.
Yeah. Here's young Sheldon.
Right. This is basically the young Sheldon of Babylon 5. That's a good comparison. Blech. And it's well produced, and it goes places, and it hits all the beats you want. I think the main places for me where it suffers is when you're like, they're just putting the people from the show in this, so that we can be like, whoa, it's young Franklin, wow. Like,
yeah, that bothered me the most too, because then it doesn't feel like actually its own world and time period. It really is just like, hey, this will entertain people who know about these characters as main characters, as opposed to like, there was a whole world that these people were just, small pieces of. It's like they were the world of the prequel.
And it's sort of an interesting companion piece to the end of season 4, the deconstruction of falling stars, which for Charlie is like an episode that zooms out all the way like forward in time and is like, here's how people remember the Babylon 5 project, like thousands of years from its inception and from the events of the series.
That's cool.
Because going forward, you're like, okay, these people still mattered. They always mattered in some way, but eventually they just became ideas. And then this is like, no, they weren't ideas. They were very vulnerable, very like flawed people. That's what this movie is about. It's like the war and the conflict is started by people who make mistakes. And Commander Genocide himself, of course.
Yes.
The Commander Genocide stuff is very frustrating also. I'm just like, come on. Like,
Yeah.
I don't need to know that there was a guy, and like it's that tragedy of like, oh man, if only we could have communicated, That's like one of the major themes of Babylon 5 is like, if we communicated better when it was important, then we wouldn't have even started these problems. We would have figured things out, but we put all of our eggs into the basket of conflict and being the first shot and all that stuff, and so we didn't stand a chance.
Yeah, I feel like that's a lazy device to have, like, Captain Genocide or whatever be like such a caricature, because there exist good characters who are like who are like war hawks and want to do battle, but also have some kind of pathos to them, and they weren't interested in that. They're just like, let's make everything he does the worst thing, and that's who he is.
Right, especially because that one is like the canonized reason the war started is because they fired the first shot. Whereas like Londo, we know, is like a person who had like good intentions that went badly. Yeah. So seeing his like technically unimportant moment of like, I ruined the last chance for peace is like, that's a really good example of like, we didn't even need to know that. We never needed to know that Londo stopped enough. They would have ended the war way sooner. We would have never had the Battle of the Line if Londo didn't blow up the ships in the air. Oh, there's a lot. It's a lot. It kind of puts like a nice bow too, also on what we've watched so far. It's like, okay, this is Babylon 5 as you know it. Here's how it started. Here's where it began, and we got to watch how it progressed and ended with the season 4 finale. And now it's time to throw all of that out and make a new weird thing. It's kind of like eulogizing the series,
Right.
Any other thoughts, Magellan or Charlie?
Not really. I think it was like, it was entertaining, and I'm glad that you saw it, Charlie, that it's one of the movies, so that you like have some understanding of the show. Maybe it'd be like it could be a good thing to show someone to get them into Babylon 5. I don't know. I'm torn on that. But yeah, it was just kind of good.
Would you show someone the Phantom Menace and then be like, now you should watch episode 4?
Yeah, I was gonna say prequels, like, there is an element of like these moments that are built in for the people who have seen the actual thing to be like, oh yeah. And me watching it, like, none of those mean anything. Like a lingering shot on King Arthur or whatever, if you hadn't been explaining it, it's like, okay,
that's a nothing shot. Like, okay, that's a guy. What?
Like a prequel isn't really a movie that could have been made before. It's specifically something that was made after to be watched by someone who's seen what came already.
Right.
So, like, I don't know if you would introduce somebody.
Yeah.
Referencing all these things.
Right. I mean, it's a better pilot than the pilot.
Right. That's true.
That's the one thing.
It's much better produced. It's consistent with the tone of the actual show. Like,
And it doesn't really spoil much to know this before you go into the show.
Wait, did we not see what's her face react to her brother dying?
No,
No.
we didn't see that.
That's a little weird.
Yeah, they should have shown that.
Should have tied that up.
Yeah.
There's a weird piece of trivia I learned, which is that she wasn't credited in this movie at all. Claudia Christian is not
'cause
credited in this movie.
So she left the show at the end of season 4.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So
I like her.
I wonder where this was in that timeline, because this was produced during season 5, right, Alan?
Yes.
So they must have like begged her to come back for like one scene or something. Yeah.
Maybe she didn't want credit. It says like it was never like the story has never gotten out why.
Okay, but she was like on her way out, so maybe they would have liked to have a scene where she's like, "He's dead,"
Yeah.
but some professional reason.
Yeah.
That would have been January 4th, 98, and season 5, episode 1 aired January 21st, 98. So it aired right before season 5 started, but definitely produced during.
They could have cut all of her stuff, and it wouldn't have affected anything. But they wanted to keep in the one scene they did have, I guess.
Yeah.
Like that scene didn't have to be in there. It didn't affect anything else.
Right. It's just so we can see the brother die and be like, oh no, like Sheridan feels bad. Ivanova's gonna feel bad in the future. This is backfill. That's like a backfill scene entirely.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's the weird stuff of like some of it's archive footage and some of it is clear people, like you said, John, clearly dyeing their hair black.
Right.
And it's like I didn't need to know. Some of it is like, oh, I actually found like Left Court surprisingly interesting in this movie, being like, oh, he had like a nice like.
Yeah, that's cool. Like when it's like characters that you saw for an episode or two, and like Ducat, you get to see him kind of breathe more.
Right.
In this, and Left Court, same thing. There's value in that. I think I prefer prequels that like are not that don't exist within significant events. Like I would have loved to see just a kind of adventure of young Sheridan or something, or like what was Londo doing before he was a bigwig,
And not like need every single character to make an appearance.
yeah, and not need it to be like the inciting episode of or the inciting event of the show also.
Right. If you're gonna be your own thing, be your own thing. I also think the twist of having the Londo that we're seeing narrate the movie be from the future that we saw is like kind of unnecessary too. It's like, okay, cool, great. It's kind of like you guys are paying attention. You remember that? Yep, it's that future. We're still going there.
Yeah.
That's still our present, which is just a strange choice.
Yeah, that seems needlessly like referential.
Because the other stuff that's referential is like sometimes is satisfying.
Yeah.
So some of the back feels good, some of it's boring, and overall, I mean, yeah, I don't feel bad watching that. I wouldn't watch it again, but
Yeah.
I am ready to look forward again.
Samesies. Well, do you want to know, speaking of looking forward, what we're watching next week?
I certainly do.
Tell me.
Charlie does.
Come on.
All right, Charlie.
Come on.
Get a load of this.
Look it up.
And you're not going to watch it.
Tell me.
But you
Wait,
can just know.
We get to watch TV again? We don't have to watch another movie?
Yeah, no more movies. Don't worry.
For now.
We're starting Babylon 5, Season 5.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
Yeah.
By the way, the Amazon summary of Season 5 is as follows. In 2262, long-standing conflicts between telepaths and normal humans lead to a major clash on Babylon 5, and the former captain of the station continues its peacekeeping mission by forming the Interstellar Alliance. So we know that.
Yeah.
Episode 1 is called No Compromises. As Captain Elizabeth Lockley takes command of Babylon 5, Sheridan is inaugurated as president of the Interstellar Alliance. So she's new. And then episode 2, The Very Long Night of Londo Mollari. During a heart attack,
Yikes.
Londo experiences an epiphany and apologizes to Jakar.
Like he's having a heart attack the whole episode.
Yeah,
it's a
that
long
sounds
heart
like
attack.
a fantastic episode to me.
Yeah. It's one of the ones that we said we wanted, right? It's just like a
Yeah,
Londo
yeah.
It's like all Londo all the time.
Yeah, give me that. I want that.
I dig it. Very cool. So we'll be starting now. We're gonna get back to our hopefully regular schedule of 2 episodes a week for a while. And we're not watching another movie until towards the end of season 5, and then we're watching a lot of movies.
Yeah.
So we'll be getting Charlie back in several weeks, but for now,
All right.
we should take it to the plug zone.
Plug zone. Do it.
If you would like to email us questions, comments, concerns, thoughts, chatspod@gmail.com is the site to do that. chatspod@gmail.com. You can also find us on Twitter @chatspod. You can follow us there for updates about the show. And you can, we do encourage you also to rate us on iTunes, 5 stars if you think we're 5 stars. And if you'd like to support us and get some bonus content as well, you can check out our Patreon page. That's patreon.com/chatspod. We have different tiers, but at $5 a month, you'll get all of our bonus content. That's monthly film commentaries, just like this one. That's a bi-weekly hangout show where we just kind of talk about stuff going on in our lives. And that is pilot chats, where we watch the pilots of TV shows and see if they would make for the next good chat season. We have a lot of good stuff on all of those feeds coming out, and I do encourage you to check it out. And you help the show thrive. Magellan, what's your chatsum for this week?
Oh, crap. I forgot we do this. Oh.
What's a
Oh,
recommendation?
I've got one.
Magellan, what is your chatsum for this week?
My chatsum for this week, I got myself a new piece of hardware that I'd like to tell people about. So, for a while, I had a Fitbit Alta, which is like the cheaper one, or the lower tier one, I guess you could say. And the one that I had was kind of not holding its charge anymore, and I was like, it's time to upgrade to have something on my wrist that can get text notifications and stuff.
Yeah.
And so I got a Fitbit Versa, and it's very nice. It it tracks all of my biometric data that I want to track. It's got enough app capability without being a sort of like overwhelming piece of tech. So if you're thinking about getting in the smartwatch game, but you don't want to break the bank, and you just want the kind of like basic version of what you would need from that, I think that this is a good opzione.
It looks very pretty.
It is pretty.
And not bank breaking like my dang Apple Watch.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Dang.
Ugh.
Yeah.
The only thing that's worth getting for an Apple Watch is A, clout, and B, the dumb walkie-talkie app that lets you beep into your friend's watch and talk to them.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to know someone else within a watch, and it's a messy system. It's great. It's like every Apple product. Charlie, you're our guest and our friend. Do you have a chatsum this week? Something you want to recommend to the kids?
Me. What's a chatsum?
Just any recommendation.
Anything. Do you want to recommend anything?
Oh yeah. I mean, it's so beautiful out right now.
Yes.
I'm recommending the outdoors. It doesn't matter who you are. It feels good to walk outside. It feels good to take a breath of air. Here's a specific recommendation. Just leave your phone inside.
Ooh.
Don't.
Why are we such old people? All we ever do is tell people to put their phones away.
No, this is good. I think that our generation is living through peak tech occupying your
Saturation.
thoughts. And then I think after us, it's going to be either like tech becomes less invasive by how it's designed, or people just choose to use it less.
I like it.
Thought.
My chatsum's also a low-tech recommendation.
Ooh.
I've recommended baking before. I've recommended going on stuff like allrecipes.com and baking before. Specifically, the process of group baking is something I've tried. I tried just yesterday. I had 2 friends over, and we made scones. And, folks, it was great. I had a great time. We made these scones. They were delicious. The thing about group baking is everyone gets to do a little bit. You're all contributing. You put some music on. You put some lo-fi hip-hop beats. You feel like you're making a YouTube channel. You take funny photos. You throw dough at someone. We did all of it. It felt like I was a little kid playing with dough.
Cute.
And then you make a little treat, and then you get to eat all the treats. Because, again, when you make like a bunch of baked goods and you're a single person making them, you're like, I'm going to save this, or I'm going to give it to someone. But when you're 3 people, it's like, oh, this is dessert. Oh, we just made our own meal. We don't have to give this to anyone.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
That's great. Yeah.
It was a ton of fun. I didn't expect it to feel, and it definitely did like feel distinct from just the usual process of baking, because you're handing off to other people. group activities. So how about fuse these all together? Go outside, get 3 Fitbits and a bunch of friends, and bake outside.
Yeah, and the Fitbit's tech, but it's tech that could help you actually lower your the amount that you engage with your tech.
Right. In theory, that's the idea of a smartwatch, right? Is you're not
looking at your phone screen less.
Exactly.
Makes you want to go
Fewer.
run around less, fewer times, I guess.
Looking at your phone screen fewer,
further.
Oh, when you were watching Clock Stoppers, that happened.
Oh, we already did it. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. It's out if you want to.
It's out. You can watch Clock Stoppers with us, Charlie.
amazing.
We did shout you out on that episode.
It holds up. It's actually still fun to watch.
Yes, it's quite good.
Love that movie.
The best written woman side character of a kid's film, maybe, that I've seen in recent memory. That and more can be found on that Patreon that I mentioned earlier, folks. But yeah, thank you, Charlie, as always, for joining us for another Babylon 5 film.
Thank you, boys.
Thank you, Magellan, for being my stalwart companion in these trying times.
As always.
And thank you, dear listener, for listening to this episode of Chatzylon 5. Peace.